Hello and welcome to my channel. In the summer of 2024, I shipped my converted American school bus from Halifax, Nova Scotia to Liverpool, England, and started my grand adventure. So far, I have visited 19 countries in Europe and North Africa with my bus and little Honda motorcycle. I've had a few unplanned adventures along the way, both good and not so good, but those are all part of living life. I hope to continue living full-time on the road for many years, so please subscribe to keep up to date on my progress, and maybe our paths will cross someday. Good morning from Palermo. I'm still on the ferry, but it is 10:15 or something like that. I think there was a time change. I've got a water source plugged in and then a shopping center that I'm gonna probably stay at tonight. Quick update, it's 11:15 now. I think I've seen them back one truck off, and a couple of the cars have started moving, but then they stopped, so I don't know what's going on. I know there's a whole level below us that's full of tankers. And there's, the normal chaos. People are moving a little bit. Yes, we're in Italy. Okay, I believe I am in Palermo, back in Italy officially. Passport control, customs was real easy. Just poked their heads inside, had to throw away the 3 oranges I brought. They weren't very tasty anyway. And then just took a look in the back and they were happy. So I did the biometric scan for the passport, so no more stamps. That's okay. I think I'm taking a right here. Straight? Okay. Okay. Going straight and then left. Hello? Okay. Just as I was saying, it was good to go, I got pulled over for a scan. So that's been half an hour or so. Everything was good. There's a guy on the right here with a big lorry. I guess it's refrigerated, and there's been people with white lab coats hanging around the back of it. So he's not having a good day. Learn to follow the tire tracks on the ground through the ports a bit. Yeah, I'm not really sightseeing right now. I'm just trying to get out of the mess and find a place to park. Okay, it's getting closer to getting me on a road. And if I'm on the right road, the water is just up here on the left. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Because a note I read in Park for Night was they pulled up on the sidewalk. But that's cross traffic. I don't think I want to do that. I see it. It's over here on the left. I think that's it, but I'm going to go... No, I'm going to keep going straight. Oh, there's a nice little Fiat, I think. Alright, the water is just on the left there, but no, I'm not doing that. One good thing about coming back to Europe is I've got bus and motorcycle insurance already here, and my Vodafone SIM works, so don't have to buy data, don't have to buy insurance. Good thing, the only thing I planned was getting water and parking up at the shopping center. That may be all I get done today. Sneak through here. This is where everybody says, but Dave, the roads in Sicily are too narrow for your bus. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't know, that's a dead end, so I guess I gotta go this way. That's where I want to go. I have no idea where I'm going. Central Commercial, okay, so I've got, there's a sign, I'm going the right way. Leroy Merlin. That is a welcome sign. Well, good morning from Palermo, Sicily, Italy. Beautiful view out the front today. I'm going to head off to an air about 2 hours away or so. I'm going to try to weave my way out of here. It's going to be a mess. Yesterday I took the motorcycle out and had to drive the wrong way on 2 streets to get where I wanted to go, but it doesn't seem to matter here anyway. So I'm gonna get out of here and loop around and start my journey. Did a little maintenance on the bus. Finally, I at least got the water leak stopped. I can clean it up a little bit better, but fortunately I'm right next to Leroy Merlin, so I was able to take some fittings off and go get some ones that worked. The exit's going to be fun. They're a little bit tight. I might have to take the wrong way around a roundabout to get out. If the traffic isn't bad, I'm going to shortcut this because I'm not going to make that other one. Yeah, I'm going to shortcut this exit. Because this bike's coming down the wrong way anyway. Or no, he's not going down the wrong way. Okay. So I guess I want to get on the road we just went under, is my goal. And the GPS doesn't even have a clue. Okay, so I'm going to take a right here. Back out. And hopefully get on a motorway.
Exit the roundabout onto Medoc Road. Continue on Medoc Road.
So I was just over to the left there. Just a big loop to get back over here. Messina, that's where I want to... Sorry, Messina is where I want to head to. So I am on the right track. I'm going to pull over here. Oh, there's a fighter plane up there. I'm going to pull over, let these guys scoot through. So I'm going straight. Okay, Autostrada. See that? Okay, so I'm going to go straight here. Catania, Messina. That's a nice valley. An old bridge on the right. I think I'm going to stop at this services just to see if I can do something with the GPS. I'm not sure what's going on. Another nice view out to the right. I'm good for fuel. Park here and try to play with it. A nice welcome from that guy. Okay. It's nice having the GPS alive again. I was going to say, it's nice seeing the mountains and not having to participate in them. Nice view up here. big valley. Pyramid thing up top of the mountain there. I don't know what that is. Nice house on the edge of a cliff over there on the right. Little town here.
In 6.5 kilometers, turn left on Via Francesco Petrarca.
There it is on the right.
100 meters, arrive at coordinates on the right.
A wide swing. So I'm here in, I'm not even sure what town I'm in, Sicily, north shore of Sicily, northeast, the northeast shore. Parked up here with the bus, got the motorcycle and the hammock out, and on this side we have a nice view of some mountains. Probably some are, well, I'm sure some are volcanoes. Maybe all are volcanoes at some point. And then on this side we have the coast. So a great little place to park up. We've got gray water dump, fresh water, electricity, everything you need. And it's like a kilometer from town. So probably going to be here for at least 2 nights. And take a look at my schedule. Maybe a little bit longer, €15 a night. So not bad at all. It'd be nice to just park up and not have to worry about kids and other people, moving me on and stuff like that. So haven't been at a nice little air for a long time. So on the plumbing front, this was the fitting I took off. The big issue was there wasn't much purchase here for the hose and hose clamp, and the way everything connected, there was quite a bit of pressure on it, so it was screwed in, but it was kind of being pulled to one side, and there was always a bit of a drip there. So I took this off when the water tank was low and went into Leroy Merlin, found this guy that has the same thread fittings there, and then has this connection that I can slip the hose over. This is a spare one I bought too, so I can slip the hose over it and then clamped it way up here. And at this point there's no leaks, so It's not an elegant fix, but it's a fix. Okay, so it's just screwed directly into the rear tank, and then the hose clamp just connects to it right there. So that's the balancing, one of the balancing pipes. So this hose comes from the front tank, and this hose comes from the front tank, that goes to the rear tank, and this one goes to the water pump. So it balances and feeds out of this little connection. But now I can move this up, and there's no strain on the connections. So I'll do that in a little bit. Right now I'm still filling up the front tank, and then I'll let it level out and fill it up again. I did buy another threaded rod here. I don't have that nut. That's a SAE thread. So I bought a metric threaded rod so I can replace this one and get this one reconnected to the bracket. But I'm probably not going to be welding on this grass, so I can do that later. So that's about all the work I really needed to do on the bus. I think I'll probably come up with something else I need to play with, but time to relax for a couple days.